Good morning, thriving warriors. This is interesting. Hello. Good morning, thriving warriors. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 6:25 a.m.
Okay, Alexa, what is the date?
It's Saturday, January 21st.
Great. And Alexa, what is the weather?
Currently, in Amargosa Valley, it's 30 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies. Today, we can expect lots of sun with a high of 48 degrees and a low of 30 degrees. By the way, there's a wind advisory in effect from Sunday, January 22nd, 10 a.m. to Monday, January 23rd, 4 p.m.
Okay, here we are, Saturday, Department of Career Services. Good morning, Diana. Charlene is at work, starting already. But here we are on this beautiful, crisp, clear day. And our goal is to help you get from point A to point B, where B is better. And we do that through a series of breadcrumbs, starting with this podcast. But down below in the descriptions where we have 8 other breadcrumbs, including our 4-week online course, the motivational video I watched to do this, the TED Talk that goes along with where we are in our 4-week course. This is week 3, day 6. We have a link to a Jordan Peterson little 2-minute video. We have a link to an Inc. magazine article that you should read to help make you better at work. We have a link to our Bible studies at Baraka Church. We have a list of all of the services we provide: housing, clothing, food, hygiene, transportation, skills training, foundational employment, and career planning. P.S. Postscript. We are also now working on reinvigorating Vectra Motors, getting people cars. $12,000 car, making payments every week of about $60. You can own a Kia Soul or something like that. More later on that. Other breadcrumb, we have the transcript, not the transcript. We have Seth Godin's blog post, his 20-year thing. So all of those are contained down below. Thumbs up. Good. Thank you, Diana. I got a thumbs up already. Cool. So without further ado, let's get ready to get started. The key things we need beforehand is our metaphorical, imaginative seatbelt, strap in, get ready to go. Take this seriously. Get your coffee. Pouring mine now with my MCT oil on top, thanks to Charlene. And I think Diana has her MCT oil, her coffee, pen, notebook, AFWorks, paper, because we need to remember it. So we're on this journey from point A to point B, where B is better. We're on a journey, and like a journey, it takes time. On a journey, you don't want to make the same mistake twice. You want to learn how to improve, and improving happens by repetition. So for Diana, it's harder not to do this in the morning than it is just to do it. She's now got it into her routine. Right, Diana? Right. Okay. So let's see. Next thing to get started. Okay, our next breadcrumb, it's like breadcrumb number 9, number 10, is the theme of today. So you want to get from point A to point B, where B is better. You want to get there? It's simple. Dream big, step small. Have big dreams and step small. It's not hard to make forward progress if you're just trying to go boom, 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 rather than great leaps in one bound. Step small. Okay, next breadcrumb, our daily affirmation, our appreciation, gratitude for life. I am so happy. So write down, I am so happy and grateful now that what? Now that what? Let's see. There we go. I'm so happy and grateful now that what? So ask yourself the question, what am I so happy and grateful for right now? So some immediate things will pop into your brain like, I'm alive. Jesus loves me. I'm so happy and grateful now that it's Saturday because I get to do the things I want to do, like start publishing the next version of the magazine. Just sit down and write. Okay, next breadcrumb, sip of coffee. I'm so happy and grateful that Barry came out yesterday, made forward progress regarding the sewage system. Unfortunately, Bo was injured. He allowed himself to get put in a position where the horse stepped on his foot. And it's unclear after x-rays whether anything was broken. It doesn't appear to be, but he's got a boot on, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, Diana is so happy and grateful that she's done with week 1 in her classes. Okay, good. All right, so next, some of the TED Talk. So today's TED Talk is a compilation, short little compilation from the Jobs movie starring Ashton Kutcher. Very inspirational. The goal is to help you, to help you dream big and to see the things you need to do once you have a big dream, the small steps that you need to take, the day to day. Now, in this compilation reel, of course, they're not doing the small steps that he did every day. They're doing the fruits of the steps, the harvest of the small steps. But you can get, there was small steps that preceded each one of the great things that happened in this. Tomorrow, we're going to be watching Steve Jobs's famous Stanford commencement speech. But today, this is the warm-up to Steve Jobs because he really illustrates the things that we believe here. All righty then. Some memes. What is a meme, Diana? Some memes from today's motivational video. There was a lot because our normal source of videos, we've depleted all of them. We've gone through all of the ones that they have published in the last 2 years. So maybe they do 4 a week. We have gone through all of them. We're caught up. We've gone back. Okay, anyway, so we watched a little different one today. That's a longer one. It's a 59-minute one. I didn't get all the way through it the first time, but there's a bunch of memes. Number 1 that I wrote down is delay gratification. Don't do things because, or feel like, oh, I need this now. I need this now. No, delay gratification. Wait for it. Savor it more. If you give in today, it will be easier, twice as easy to do it tomorrow. If you give in today, it will be twice as easy to do it tomorrow. Don't give in. Stop apologizing. Don't apologize. Do something wrong, say, got it. Okay, got it. So the people are ready to get started for the other things. Stop apologizing. Okay, rushing. Seth's blog. Bitterness is consistent. It will never let you down. Bitterness is never ending, impenetrable, and refuses to negotiate. If you give it a chance, it will persist. It lacks nuance or surprise. It's simply a wall you can lean against whenever you choose. Consistency is all it has to offer, actually. Okay, thank you, Seth Godin. I hear the people outside chatting. Hard to concentrate on what I'm going to be saying 3 minutes from now. Okay, think of your life. Next breadcrumb, think of your life that you're constructing a table. And the table can be used for whatever you want, and it can be the quality of whatever you want. However, something that's true is the legs of the table need to be strong, well attached. And each of the legs of our table is a certain attribute that you need to develop, skill you need to develop. One leg, physical part of you, fitness and health. Don't do things to make you unhealthy. And our body was made to bear a load, a physical load. Do things. Release endorphins. You'll feel better. Good system. Okay, physical leg. There's the emotional leg. If you can't control your emotions, somebody else will. Good, Diana. If you can't control your emotions, somebody else will, and they will probably take you out of the game unless you are like who? Forrest Gump. What did Forrest Gump do? He attached himself to someone he trusted and did whatever they told him to do. He didn't question it. Run, Forrest, run. Here's a ping pong table. Go play ping pong, right? Whatever. Go in that little rat hole, Forrest. Okay, whatever somebody told him to do, go fishing. Whatever somebody told him to do, he did, that he trusted. So you can do that. Your life is a tale. Physical, emotional, mental. Always be learning. ABL. Always be learning. Always be learning. The world is changing ever faster. You need to become autodidactic. And lastly, spiritual like that which will pick you up when you get knocked down. And that should be, in our culture at this day and time, Jesus Christ. Okay, couldn't really be a believer in Jesus Christ as a person in the year 100 BC. All you could do is believe that a Messiah was coming, but nobody knew who it was. So when Jesus came, there were questions. Are you the Messiah? Including this week, we're learning about John saying, are you the Messiah? Are we supposed to look for someone else? And there was a lot of confusion of, is it a political leader? Who's the Messiah? Is it somebody that's going to save them from the Jews? Whatever. So this day and time, best spiritual thing to develop is Jesus is the Messiah. Red letter. Okay. Next, Apex Predator. We are going to be launching a new series of Apex Predator. It is for select people. It is not for everyone. It's invitation only. So I'll probably have an introductory video on what an Apex Predator is. And there are requirements to be in this program. It's not just a passive thing, it's an active thing, because we only want to invest our time and energy in people who are actually committed to becoming Apex Predators, whatever that means. Next breadcrumb, boom, Navy SEAL Maxim. Thank you, Diana. Yesterday was the only easy day. Act such that yesterday was the only easy day. Push yourself just a little bit harder along that journey to a better you. And lastly, if you're still here, that means God isn't through with you yet. Disclaimer, you can't earn your way to heaven. We're not saying that. Going to heaven is by grace alone. It's God's choice of who gets in and why. It's not for us to decide or judge. That doesn't mean God doesn't have a plan for you. Okay, there was a plan for Judas, right? Jesus could not fulfill the prophecies if Judas didn't do what was needed to be done. Boom. Okay. And with that, Diana, can we get and cut? And cut. Good. And cut.